What's up, guys, and welcome back to That's How We Roll. We're playing some Mutants Masterminds. I'm Ed, I'm your GM.
I'm Becca, and I play Lupo, who is a teched-up spy who leads the urban legends.
I'm Lauren, I play Hood. She controls shadows, she's a young girl, and girls just want to have fun.
Nice.
That was one of your original ones, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I'm bringing it back.
I'm Toby. I play Rufio, an ex-mob boss who's trying to right a few wrongs. Also has a mech suit and a pug.
We're going to a party.
So, the way we left it, a little over him.
Exactly.
Nailed it. And that's a wrap, guys. That's lunch. So the way we left the last episode was that there was a gala being held by Fum.
Ezekiel Thumb.
He's
Ezekiel
the host.
Fum,
The corporate
host.
giants.
And he is... Oh, shit.
Notes.
You've grown so much as a player.
I have.
I'm proud.
It's adorable. Yes, so he is hosting a party to bring together all of the local teams. 3 members from each team will be invited. And they can start building bridges, forming a network of heroes in the city, in the local area. And you can, potentially work together in future. He's just trying to, do a good thing. And it means you guys get to go to a pretty dope party at his mansion.
Yes, mate.
Fum Towers.
What does the fun company actually do?
It's a good question. They have their Fums in a great number of pies.
Ah.
Okay, again.
You're not accepting that.
No.
Proper answer.
Oil. He made his
Yes.
fortune in oil. Actually, before Justice Day. He's quite an old guy. And he was rich before the turn. Then used that money to sort of stay afloat as the world was unstable. A lot of people lost fortunes at that time. But Ezekiel Fum managed to keep his company afloat. Dabbled in various different... He's dabbled in stuff throughout his entire career. Military contracts. All sorts of, public trading of like businesses and land, and he's corporate, big business. They do everything basically.
Cool.
But yeah, now he's at the point in his life now where a lot of his money is going towards more charitable endeavors. He's not got long left, so a lot of his fortune is being spent to help others and the less fortunate. But there's always naysayers. There are people who sort of, are a little confused by the numbers. He's not making as much money as he used to, but he seems to still be donating a hell of a lot. So is he just going to bankrupt himself before he dies? Or is there some sort of under the table cash flow that he's not,
Is it people sort of stay away, 1, because he's big and hard to take on, and 2, because, the money's going to a good place, even if he is dabbling.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, again, obviously, he does a lot of charity work. He's obviously a nice enough guy on the surface. It's entirely feasible that he wants to try and create a network of heroes to...
Help people.
to help people,
cool.
to genuinely help
That's
people.
what we do.
So yeah, gala.
Okay. After the meeting we had, referring to said gala, Rufio tries to catch Lupo on her own.
Okay. She probably won't actually be on her own until she's getting ready to go the next day.
Oh, smeg. Okay. Well, we will...
You can still have the conversation.
Well, the next day?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess knock on the bedroom door.
Yep.
Come in. You decent?
Yeah.
Right, can I come in?
Yes, otherwise I would have said no.
Look, mate, a gentleman always checks. Okay. Can I come in?
Emmett's there taking notes.
I've already said yes.
Right. He comes in.
Like, you walk in, like,
And
Emmett's
very
just sitting on the
purposely-
bed taking notes, like you say.
Emmett,
She's just putting on makeup.
Emmett, you give us a room sex, Sam.
Yeah, of course, sorry. Yep.
I shut the door behind him quite purposely. Nothing personal, Sam. Just business.
She's just sitting at the desk, just putting on some mascara or something.
So I overheard your conversation with Emmett last night. I have decided, after much deliberation, to respect your decision as a team leader. And that's why I didn't announce it to the entire crew. But I want to know roughly what kind of danger I'm facing here.
No danger to you.
That's not what Emmett seemed to think. So I want to know what's going on.
Emmett
To
doesn't
some
know the
degree.
full story, and you don't need to know the full story either.
Okay, can I know what Emmett knows?
No,
I'll just go ask Emmett.
he won't tell you.
I'll tell the team.
Will they believe you?
She's got you there.
Maybe.
You're willing to take maybe as an answer?
You don't even know what you'll have to be telling.
No, that's true. I mean, you got me in a corner. I'm not going to
You've
lie.
tied me in a knot here.
You backed me into a bit of a corner, but I still...
You have done a bamboozle.
All right, well...
You
I
have
feel
done
like
me
a cherry stem on your tongue, sir.
I heard about ghosts. Don't know if that one was a metaphorical ghost or a real ghost. I don't know. There's a frog guy in the other room. It could be anything.
No, she said ghosts. You only had my side of the conversation.
Oh, lame. I can't remember. I made a point of remembering bits and now it's gone because we stopped recording. Bollocks to it. Well, when or if shit hits a proverbial fan, something about they're going to be there. I know Emmett said that.
And do you really think that won't happen to them if they don't know what's coming?
Yeah.
If they're not prepared. Something like that.
Yeah, you're not telling me the whole story. Then it was they all died. And that, yeah. So I know we're in danger at this gala.
I don't have any reason to believe that this gala is going to be of any particular threat to us.
All right, I'll buy it for now, but
You're as bad as Emmett.
I'm on to you.
That
Cool.
was fruitful.
Yeah.
I might get
Lupo
something
just
out of it,
proves
but
that
no.
she is, yes, definitely a spy.
Yes.
Definitely doesn't like telling secrets.
In the meantime, is Hood still in the base or is she at home getting ready?
She's at home.
Okay.
She's asking her dad for help on getting ready.
Yeah? How are
She's
they
very
doing?
excited. They're happy. They're
Yeah.
very proud.
Have they...
It's a big couple days. You know,
Yeah.
she accepted the key to the city and now going to a big fancy.
I like to picture that they
schmancy.
have a lovely mantelpiece with like...
Oh, they do. It's beautiful.
cl-
They have a
like,
little
cuttings
cottage.
And, oh,
They have a lovely little cottage.
out in the suburbs.
Nice little countryside.
It's good stuff.
Big garden.
Yeah. What do they do?
Dentists.
I'm pretty sure you've come up with what they've done before.
Yeah, I
No, I
can't
don't.
remember.
I can't remember.
It may have even come up in an old episode, but fuck it, career change.
I think
What do they do now?
one of them is a doctor and the other is a house husband.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Very
I
nice.
think you've mentioned house husband
Yeah,
before. I
yeah.
think that has
Yeah.
definitely come
So
up.
one of them's definitely got the dollar bills, but it's not about money. It's about love.
Yeah. No, yeah, of
About
course.
love. They've got a lovely little home.
Agreed.
So yeah, they're just helping Hood get ready, fussing over her a little bit, you know, taking some
Be
pictures.
careful, you know.
Yeah. And she's like, okay, Dad. You know,
Lupo will be there. It'll be fine.
like,
Oh, She is good. You'll have to bring her over at some point.
I keep
Wow, we can
asking.
have
She just
tea.
doesn't want to.
Doesn't trust doctors.
Doesn't trust doctors or house husbands.
Especially not house husbands. You know, your father makes an amazing crumpet.
It's too many secrets. What's in the crumpets?
Secret ingredient you need to tell me.
Right now.
So try me, bitch. Right.
Cool. In that case, Emmett, I guess, just sort of he does a little bit of reconnaissance. He'll let you guys know all of this a little bit later date, but essentially he finds out he doesn't know which other teams are going to be present, but you can kind of assume that there will be at least the big four in addition to you guys, which are active in the local area. So you've got there's a team, Scarlet Fury. They're all sort of, they're very fast.
I've remembered now.
They kind of go for it. They're well, the kind of loose cannons, glass cannons.
Loose glass cannons.
Loose glass cannons. Glass cannons that are so loose.
Loosey goosey.
But they're efficient. They get results. There's the Birds of Paradise. They are they're slightly more street level. They're New Haven based, but they are really quickly making a name for themselves.
Must be gutted that they didn't get the swan.
Yes, yeah. They've actually been like trying to nail that down, but
The whole bird theme.
yeah. I mean, not every member is bird themed.
Yeah, but I know.
But it helps.
It goes with the name. Yeah. There's relatively local, but not confined to the city. They are all ex-military. They're called the Power Platoon.
It's the
And-
shit's name of it.
That's proof they're ex-military.
Yeah.
Not very creative.
And they're all, they tend to do more sort of like bigger, not villains, but like the sort of stuff that the military would turn up for. They tend to be sort of at the forefront of that.
They're like the SWAT team.
Yeah.
The SWAT team.
Yeah.
And then you're pretty sure that another team will be there. You think the fraternity's going to be there. And the fraternity is one of Lupo's at least favourite teams. Because they are led by a man who's very recently become a superhero.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
And he is a bit of a douche.
Is he a fuckboy?
Epsilon the Viridian.
It's alright, everybody knows I punched him.
Following the events...
And he got a shot on. And
Follow-
I filmed it.
Following the events which led up to Dollface's death, Epsilon the Viridian vowed to a life of heroism and brought together a team to
Okay,
create...
so he did actually take my words to heart.
Yeah.
He won't admit it.
Nope.
Still a
But-
cunt.
Dropping
You
the
haven't
C
heard.
word for him.
You haven't heard that.
Oh, you haven't met him.
Yeah.
I haven't met him
Is
yet.
if there is a definition of cunt, it's him.
Yet. I go
Ed
off
plays
on
him so well that I get angry. Like listening to him talk.
I absolutely went off on him.
I like the fact the fuckboy's leading the frats.
Yeah.
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 The
So-
fraternity.
Just a bunch of
Yeah.
lads.
Oh,
Lads on tour.
lads.
Lads.
Are they all like that?
The fraternity?
Yeah.
You'll see.
Oh, God.
So you know there's at least going to be those four. The full title is the Viridian Fraternity. You know, he's always going to be egotistical, so he's got to have his name up in front and center. But most people just refer to them as the Fraternity. So yeah, I mean, you don't know exactly which three members of each of those teams are going to be selected, but you're pretty certain that at least those guys are going to be here.
Definitely Epsilon will be there if his name
Oh,
is there.
100%. It's pretty safe to assume that the leader of each of those is going to be there.
Yeah.
Which you all know by name, if not actually having met them. Emmett also sort of scoped out the area. It's going to be at Fum Towers, which is actually quite... What's it called? It's on the down low. Like, not a lot of people go in and out of Fum Towers. This is a big deal that he's opening the doors to people.
It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Fucking exactly.
Okay.
And
I got a golden ticket.
it's actually a red ticket.
I got a red ticket. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, cut it out, Becca. Becca, you got to edit it so that I sound cool in front of
Okay.
the listeners.
No.
That's not gonna happen. No chance.
No. There's no way you can cut that to make you sound cool.
Thanks, friend.
No worries, best friend.
Oh, buddy, old pal.
Light of my life. My sun and stars. My moon and
Okay, stop.
friend.
Moon and friend.
My moon and friend.
I'm in that friend.
I feel your pain.
It's sun, the stars, and moon of my life, but sure.
That's moon and
I
friend.
said sun and stars, but
And it's moon and friend.
then I said moon and friend.
Anywho's.
So yeah, once you guys have finished having that conversation, do you just sort of continue getting ready?
Yeah.
Emmett's organised a limo from upstairs for later seasons.
I'm going full suit.
Go
Is
full
Hood
suit.
already in it?
Full
Like,
suit,
I'm
no
imagining
tie.
it picks her up
Full suit, no
first,
tie.
then drives to the rest of them.
I imagine the guys get in and she teleports in from
Hi, guys.
from home.
She got a drink in her hand. But
J2O.
It's J2O.
In a
Nice.
martini glass.
Sugar around the rim.
Yeah, nice.
Little cocktail.
it's
Little
sherbet.
paper umbrella.
Sherbet. Yeah.
Too many of them, you'll be bouncing off the
She
inside
will.
of this limo.
She's going to be wrecked by the end of the night.
Describe dress.
So she has a very beautiful dress on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a A-line, you know, pink.
What does that mean?
Pink
what,
and red.
What do these words mean?
So
It's cinched in at the waist.
Once we've described it all, I will do a Tumblr style aesthetic
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be
to
good. That'd be nice.
display what each of the characters are wearing.
Okay, cool. So A-line.
So it's pink. It's got red accents on it every
Cool.
now and then. Subtle hints,
Mhm.
little subtle ones. It's got a scalloped frame around the bottom.
Now I'm hungry.
There's some
For
scallops.
scallops. It's very, very beautiful. She's got a very big headpiece on because, you know, that's what fancy people wear at fancy
Yeah, of course.
parties.
Yeah,
So,
Massive. Yeah, nice.
yeah, it's huge. She's really gone,
She's going to Royal Ascot.
yeah, it's gone OTT.
Nice. I forgot to say that
Diddles has a little bow tie.
the oh, that's great.
That's so good.
Is it green to match the bungee smuggler? The invite does actually say on it, if you want to remain anonymous, you can wear like a masquerade style mask.
Hood don't give no shits.
My face is always exposed, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So when you say full suit, do you mean like full cummerbund and everything?
No, it is black suit, not dinner suit, just like a black suit.
3-piece?
2-piece,
Okay.
white shirt, open top button, no tie, no bow tie, anything like that. Hawk still up, and probably a pocket square in the
Nice.
in like.
What colour?
Match the hawk.
That's what I was thinking, or go for one of those proper hipster style polka dot ones that are like different. They're different
Like
colours,
silk.
but they're like a dulled colour. You know the one, yeah, little silk pocket
Yeah,
square.
like a,
That'd be quite nice.
yeah, I got you. Cufflinks.
Yeah, of course. Just plain nice cufflinks.
Surprisingly understated.
Yeah,
Very
very
understated. Yeah.
Very surprisingly understated.
Yeah.
Belt buckle.
Standard again.
I was half expecting like a tartan suit.
Yeah.
No, he went out and bought a suit, especially for the occasion. Like, what do people wear to these things? I don't know. He just googled what to wear to dinner, and it said suit. So he went and got a suit.
Oxfords or brogues.
His boots. He's
Okay,
just
there we
polished-
go.
Yeah,
There it is.
draws the line.
He's just polished them.
That's still something.
Still wearing his steel toe caps.
And Lupo.
Lupo is wearing like a plunge V-neck, flowy, waterfally type dress that's in like a darky maroon colour.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of flowy skirts to hide things under.
I mean, I say, but I have absolutely no idea. If you
Pictures
hadn't
or-
shown me that picture earlier,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yep, I know maroon, and I know dress.
Excellent.
And of course, she's not going barefaced. She's got one of those very nice kind of lace masks that masks her identity just enough, and her hair's all loose
Loosey
for once. Like she always has her hair tied or braided back, always. So to have it down, she's let her hair down.
Nice.
Careful, guys.
Scum pie.
Yeah,
Mask.
It's already
just
said.
describe that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
It's like a lace kind of sticky on.
Oh,
kind of
yes,
mask.
yeah, cool.
But it's not completely concealing, but it's enough.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
It doesn't mess with her makeup. Yes, she can do makeup.
You look
That's another
Of
smashing.
course she can. She's a spy.
Did I just say I don't know if the guys really think that she can because she never wears it.
Yeah.
So she's actually whipping out the skills.
You look smashing, girls.
Oh, she
Oh,
looks
thanks, guys.
she looks stunning. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we get a group selfie? Yeah.
I'm in the mood.
Nice.
It's like, everyone get in.
She's still
Everyone get
frowning.
in.
It's just you three. Emma's not coming.
Yeah, it's just all free in the photo.
We send
Emmett
the,
wants
we send
to
the
be,
picture
but-
to Emmett with "Wish you were here" underneath.
On
He gets
Snapchat.
it. He's like,
We've only just pulled away. The next picture is a picture of him looking into the window as we pulled away.
no. And then he sends a reply. He's sitting in the booth with 4 milkshakes but 3 empty seats, and he just says, "Wish you were here."
Is it just sad
Ah.
face?
Yeah.
You bought 3 milkshakes just to take that picture.
Yeah.
And then Celadon, Astrologer, and Duke come and join him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's not alone.
minibar.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, good.
Have a little whiskey. Something to take the nerves.
It's a it's a pretty short drive. You actually head out of town. Fum Towers is up on the hills overlooking the city. It's a stunning view. You guys probably haven't been up here since you were at the prison in the first arc. It's further out than that, but it's that sort of direction out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, like the valley. You can see the whole city. Is stunning, twinkling in the moonlight, and then it's gone. You sort of weaving between hills and small little copses of trees and stuff, and then you come through these huge iron gates with that same immaculate F that was on the wax seal, and you pull up this long driveway and you see these towers, and it is a beautiful place. All the windows are lit up with twinkling like golden lights, and the driveway sort of loops into this big circle with a massive fountain in the center, and there are various cars and stuff pulled up outside, and there's like waiting staff with trays, drinks on them, and you can actually see like there's a couple of people that you're starting to recognize. A couple of people from those teams that you sort of predicted were going to be here, and they're sort of chatting, getting out of their own limos, heading inside, and the car pulls up, and the doors open, and you all step out, and it's a really nice night. Like it's other than the party, like you can imagine, it's just dead quiet out here, and the temperature is, it's a good, you could be outside in your gowns. You don't need jackets or anything. It's a good warmth. But it's not really dark because there's pretty much lights everywhere. Fairy lights, spotlights, to illuminate the place. And you head in through these big double doors, and into like essentially the ballroom is straight as you walk in. And it's almost impossible to take two steps without someone with a tray of huge champagne flutes offering one of them
Hood
to
goes
you.
for one.
Lupus wants a hand away.
Can I get you something else, madame?
Your strongest juice, please.
Very good. And as you sort of move through, you see the at the moment it's kind of like a school disco. Like you got your teams, the groups of three, and they're
No one's
very
mingling.
much sticking to their own groups. Not a lot of inter-team.
Is there any I've had run-ins with before in my past life? I realise, have we said on air what Rufio's past was? We said the
I
mob
don't
boss
Said
think
bit,
we
but-
have,
reformed
actually.
criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
for those at home, Rufio used to run the Lost Boys, who are the
Flashback to art.
flashback 2,
4.
4, I don't know, druggling
Yeah,
basically.
okay.
You're drugglers. That was me running that at one point. And then after tragic backstory, tragic event, insert here, which I'm not telling anyone yet. We might come up, might not. But yeah, he decided I need to stop this now, so he sort of made it a personal mission to take the drugs off the streets, and that eventually had him wound up with the Urban Legends B team to start with, and I guess this is probably his first proper
First
18
A-team.
outing
With the OG.
with the OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you recognize Scarlet Fury. They're on the other side of the room, and their leader is her name is Scarlet Fire, and she was. It was there was a potential love interest thing going on from your perspective, but from her perspective less so.
Oh yeah, was it sort of the villain hero?
Yeah,
nice.
that dynamic. And she's not entirely convinced you've reformed, but obviously you've been doing this for a little while now, so she's not going to start anything. Like, You know,
Give me a side eye as I come in.
she hasn't noticed.
Oh, good,
She's,
cool.
she's genuinely not paying attention. She's talking to her teammate, which you guys know from the media as Red Mist. He's this hulking brute.
I feel like I should really
of a guy.
start a proper.
We're making
So
lists.
it's Scarlet.
Scarlet Fire, Red Mist.
So this is the team Scarlet Fury. Leader Scarlet Fire.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know her. She's a fire control manipulator.
Yep.
She flies. She shoots fire. That's her thing.
She's hot.
Yes.
I wrote maybe hot when you said it. When you said something about it earlier, and now she has firepower.
You can now
so
cross out maybe.
I preempted a pun. How good.
I mean, she's no Mayor Whitehall, but she's like. She dresses more provocatively than Mayor Whitehall. Let's put it that way.
Red Mist.
Red Mist. Yeah, he's big, strong. He kind of goes into like a berserker mode.
Okay.
Um,
A bit like someone else we know.
yeah.
He's a barbarian, essentially.
Kind of. Yeah.
Cool. Gotcha.
And
Trainwreck has a rage mode.
yeah.
Nice.
And you can't actually see. They're talking to someone else who may be staff. You're not entirely sure. They're wearing like a pretty generic suit, whereas Red Mist and Scarlet Fury are both wearing their costumes. They've come in costume. I know, pretentious, right? And
Uniform.
yeah,
Amateurs.
they can't see. You can't see another like a third member of this team from where you are.
Look for the one in costume wearing red, I assume.
Yeah, essentially. You do a real quick head count.
Mm-hmm.
And from the people that you recognize, you think you're actually the 6th team to arrive. Scarlet Fury already being here. You've also got the Power Patrol.
Power Platoon, I thought it was.
Sorry, Power Platoon. Yep.
I thought it was another military one. No.
They're arch rivals, Power Platoon and Power Patrol.
Oh, no.
No, the Power Platoon. They're here. They are led as you predicted. They would be by their leader, Colonel Colony.
Is he bug-based?
Yeah, he's entirely made out of ants.
That's disgusting, and I hate him.
But when
That's in character and out.
but when he forms into human form, it becomes like a human. Like you can't see the bugs, and then
Can you hear them?
no. It's like
Is his
almost
skin
it's
cruel?
completely like unnoticeable.
Have you guys clocked it yet, by the way?
And
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
bursts.
Lauren hasn't clocked it.
What?
Who all of the teams are based off of.
Can I say it? Can I do it?
No, I think Lauren should try and figure it out.
Yeah, let me.
Next up, you see a team that you actually didn't expect. They're new on the scene, but they are making
Making waves.
waves very quickly. It's
Okay, I get it now.
mid-20s.
Say.
Penny drop?
There's meant to be Scarlet Witch, and then it's Ant-Man.
Nope.
No.
Oh, well.
No.
That's not a bad shout. There.
That's a
Not
very
bad
good
there.
shout. That is a very good shout, but it's a little bit off.
The leader of the team is quite a young guy.
What's the team?
What's the team name?
The team is called the Bot Squad.
The Bot Squad.
The Bot Squad.
Okay. Androids.
The leader, he calls himself Professor Bot. He's currently dressed in this ridiculous long like velvet suit with like tails. It's like a deep violet color.
Don't tell Epsilon.
And he's got long tails on the bottom of his suit, and he's surrounded by his little robot contraptions. They're all like little gadgety boys and stuff.
Gadgety boys.
But accompanying the Colonel Colony, you can see he's got his 2 friends. He has brought along the firepower of the team, whose name is Foot Soldier. He's your Punisher type, basically. He's ex-military. Yet again, another loose cannon. There's a lot of loose cannons in this room right now.
It's what vigilantes
so
are all
no
about.
Yeah, exactly.
No cannons are tied down in this room.
No cannons are tied down. The shippers are swinging. The cannons are loose. The Foot Soldier is. You've never encountered him, any of you guys. He is known to be abrasive at best.
At best.
We're going to have fun.
And with them is their team's power suit. No one's seen who's inside the suit. Completely anonymous. But as a hero, they call it Overwatch.
Nice.
So that's the power platoon. This is going to be a very exposition heavy
That's fine. We gotta-
episode. Just lots of names.
This is the kind of one where I think everyone at home needs to be writing this down as well.
Yeah,
so
potentially,
that they
yeah.
can play along with the
Don't
mystery.
give the players homework.
It's not
Players,
homework.
the
It's
what
an
mystery?
opportunity for them to get involved, so they can tweet us and be like, "I think it's this person." or
Oh,
that
that's quite
person."
good, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take notes, guys.
So, back to the bot squad. The leader is
Professor Bot.
Professor Bot.
Yeah, wearing his violet suit.
Violet suit. He is super genius.
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
Got it? You want to enlighten?
Yeah, okay. I get it. It's Cluedo.
Um,
I get it now, yeah.
Did
I'm
you-
stupid.
so,
Professor Bot.
Professor Bot, thank you. He has his sidekick, who most people don't think he goes anywhere without.
Is he called Bot Boy?
No,
Damn it.
he's not called Bot Boy. He's called Eborg.
Oh, Igor, Evil. That's very good.
He's like a little cyborgy guy,
Nice.
kind
Gadgety boy,
of hunchback. Sorry,
A gadgety boy.
yeah, a little gadgety boy. Yeah.
Gadgety boy.
He has the physique of a charger from Left 4 Dead 2.
Amazing.
So he's
Nice.
got one big arm, and he's sort of
Many a
hunched,
lonely night.
But he's a little, and he's like a little,
He's a proper little eagle.
yeah.
Why
He's
would
no
you
good.
build it so poorly designed?
He's not a robot. He's a cyborg.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he's got
Yeah, I'm with you.
he's
Is his flesh hand the massive one?
yes, yeah, and he's got a little robot arm as well. And flanking them is a actual robot, big like robot,
Robot, I
proper
gotcha.
robot,
Big
yeah,
robot.
proper
Big
robot,
robot.
man, who they call Alfie.
Alfie the robot.
So 3 of the teams. There's 2 more who are currently here.
Mm-hmm.
Birds of Paradise. They're here. They're drinking hard. They are a smash in the drinks.
Good on him.
Girls on tour.
They are all over this. And they're not hammered, but they are just poof.
Cocktails.
Actually, you can't see a cocktail bar. It seems to just be straight up champagne, as far as you can see.
Risky.
Yeah.
That is super risky.
So, of course, leading the flock is Peacock herself. In like an immaculate turquoise gown. It's got all of the dress lingo that you guys were saying earlier.
All of it.
There's
together at the same
bloody, there's frills and ruffles, and it's a dress, and it looks great. It's a great dress. Actually, in fact, all of the Birds of Paradise are dressed immaculately in beautiful gowns. The colours are very unique, but they all complement each other. They're all very pastel-y, but like rich at the same time. It's a weird. They got this. They got this whole gala thing down. Like they're about this life.
They've done this before.
They've done this before. Actually, the next member is called Masquerade. And she has a pretty beautiful like mask thing going on. It's one of those half masks, but asymmetrical. So like loads of feathers are sort of folding around her face on one side. But it's very delicate and sort of pointed, and it's bloody lovely. And the third member is Autumn, and she's wearing a sort of rich, deep orange, pastel dress, which complements her sort of dark hazel hair. And yeah, she fine too.
Smashing.
Team of lovely lasses.
Yep. And the last team, you guys recognize, but you did not expect these guys to be here. They are new. They are fresh, hot, new on the scene. And it's weird that, not that you guys would be invited to the same party. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's weird that you're sort of considered equals.
Are they below us?
100%. Like they've maybe taken out 2 guys
Wow.
3 guys. They're glorified gangers. They're thugs. They call themselves Gravemind. They cover themselves in like skull decals and like white paint and stuff. And they're actually wearing there's 2 girls and a guy. They're all wearing suits, like pantsuits. And they're black pantsuits, but with white, like skeletal decals on them.
That's cool.
They look pretty cool. But it's a weird choice
I look at my suit
For a party.
for a party. They're all also wearing masquerade masks, identically masquerade masks, which are shaped like half skulls.
Cool.
Like Phantom of the Opera, or like the top half of a skull?
Top half skull. And there's actually only 3 of them in the team. So it's pretty safe to assume you don't know which is which because you've not really interacted with them all that much. But you know there's 3 of them. There's 3 people here. They're definitely that team. And they are called Spirit, Reaper, and Skullboy.
Do we know which one's the leader?
Yes, Spirit is the leader. And not entirely sure what any of them do.
Haven't seen him in action, so fair enough.
Exactly. But, you know, keep your ear to the ground. You know these guys are around.
Are they gangers? Can I have a crack at my...
Let's finish introducing the
Okay,
teams.
yeah.
That's everyone.
That's everyone, yeah.
No
yeah.
fraternity?
Not yet.
Can I have a crack at my connected? Because if they're gangers, then I might have some knowledge of them from if they used to be actual gangers. As
Yeah,
opposed to-
sounds good.
Yeah. That is a 16 rolled plus connected. Oh no, it's not. And is it just a roll?
Connected is not how that works. Connected
Oh.
is when you call in a favour.
Oh yeah, so you could call one of your ex-ganger friends and be like, you guys know anything about the
Yeah, I'll
the
send a
buddy?
text.
Just tweet.
Hashtag who are the skulls? Who are
Great,
Who are
great.
these bitches? No.
LOL.
Yeah, I'll just send a text out like
Skull emoji.
yeah, with a question mark.
Yeah.
Skull emoji question mark. That's enough.
See if anyone gets back to you.
I gotta
Yeah.
get that.
Okay, cool. What was the roll on that? Sorry.
He's still part of the
16.
Lost Boys WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah, mate.
Um.
Rolled a 16.
Cool. Nice.
It's a persuasion check, I believe.
Oh, okay, so
Connected.
16 plus my persuasion, which is plus 5, so 21 then, mate.
That's pretty.
Pretty damn crap.
Cracking.
Oh, I thought you said pretty damn crap. I was like, oh.
Jesus. Read a
Aw.
book. Words mean words.
Thanks, Ed.
No worries. So, what do you guys want to do?
Mingle.
Good. With who?
Have a guess.
You gonna go and make up for lost time? Hood.
I'd like to go to the Birds of Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
what
I'm
I'm
like,
too.
Oh really? I thought
Your
were going to
dresses are
Scarlet
really
Fury.
Oh,
pretty.
Scarlet Fury. Yeah, sorry, wrong one.
Like, your dresses are really pretty. Do you like mine? Because I got it today, and it's like, well, I've had it for a while, but I put it on today properly. But yours are really pretty. Where did you get them? Hi, I'm Hood.
They turn around and almost in unison go, "Oh my god!" And then they like sort of start fawning over you because you're the most adorable superhero they've ever seen.
And it's really happy.
They
It is
just-
like,
They just want to mold you up into their image. And I mean, maybe in like a few years' time, when you know you get a little bit older, you could maybe join the team. There's always room for another beautiful woman on the team.
I don't know. You're flattering me, guys. You're just flattering.
But for now, let's just have drinks.
Yeah, let's have drinks.
I love it when Ed gets in touch with his feminine side.
Camp hand.
But they love you.
Yes, good.
Lupo.
Be boring, wallflowering.
Wallflowering.
Yeah.
You brooding in the
Anything in
corner.
particular that you want to wallflower, or are you just
I'm just
generally
hanging around
staying
and
away
just-
from
yep.
from the situation? Okay. So Rufio
I'll tap on it. I'll tap on her shoulder.
on Scarlet Fury.
Yeah.
Okay,
Scarlet
good.
Fire, wasn't it?
Scarlet Fire.
Sorry,
yeah.
Scarlet Fire. Scarlet Fury is the
Yes,
team.
yeah.
Oh my god, why have I done this to myself?
Hey, Scar.
Oh wow. You scrub up okay.
Not bad, is it?
So give me a spin.
He spins around and the label is just noticed. You can just see the label.
Well, you know, some things don't change.
How you been?
Apparently quite well. And you can say the same for yourself.
I'm doing my best, yeah. I'm trying.
It's
Got a new dog.
A new dog?
He's called Terror.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a pug.
You see Red Mist behind Scarlet Fire just sort of start laughing. Not at you,
Yeah.
but just...
The thought.
It's just like a...
No.
And she like just hits him like behind.
So, you remember what happened with the last one?
Yeah.
I was told it was a bulldog.
Oh no.
He's alright. He's a good boy.
How's your mum?
Yeah, she's doing alright. Managed to put her up in a nice place, so yeah.
It's good to know. She's off the farm then? Or is it just a new farm?
She wasn't on the farm before. No, new farm. Better place. Another one had rising damp and grabbing it.
Yeah, I remember.
Got a
Yeah.
better place. Nice garden.
It's good that she had a word with you though. I mean, I felt bad that we had to fly out there and, you know, tell her that what it was that her son was up to, but I think she put you straight.
Mm-hmm. You see his lips go a bit tight. Yes, that.
She slaps you on the shoulder, like she doesn't slap you on the shoulder. She like quite delicately like touches you on the shoulder, and it's just like, it's really good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Anyway, I better
Yeah,
team.
no, of course, yeah.
catch you around.
Catch you around.
Turns around, walks off.
Where? Just in the middle of the room.
I don't know which way to go. I said I go find Lupo. Where's my comfort blanket?
As you walk away, you hear Red Mist. Red Mist is not a subtle guy.
Well, what a douche.
You hear him sort of like chuckling, and then say to Scarlet, "So you weren't expecting him to have a pug, were you?" And she sort of like does like a little giggle almost.
That's fine. I'll let that fly. I get the dog things weird. I understand. Cool.
Nice.
I grab a drink as I leave.
Nice.
I don't need it.
So sorry, you're heading back over to Lupo.
I'm gonna go try and find Lupo. Yeah.
Okay.
If she hasn't blended in with a wall.
You grab a drink. It takes you a little while to actually spot her, but when you do, you see someone who's actually walking directly towards her.
Who is it?
I don't know. Who is it?
Roll to see if you can see.
Roll for eyesight.
You recognize just from the just disgustingly confident way that he's strolling.
Oh no.
I don't know this guy. I've met this guy.
No, but you've seen him on the news. He's very openly. He's good at bragging about the stuff.
I see him
he does.
beelining for Lupo.
Mm-hmm.
As Lupo noticed.
Lupo, give me a perception check.
15.
15. Not yet, but she will by the time he reaches her.
Okay, and have you ever spoken about him being a douche before?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay,
We
cool.
always moan
They
about him.
intersect him.
That is a great.
Oh, it's Viridian. Epsilon, right? Epsilon.
Yes.
Oh,
Who
big
are
fan.
you?
Rufio, new member. Big fan of your work, mate. I hear you're on the up and up. You're doing really well for yourself. And in the pocket, I text Lupo just saying, "You're fucking welcome."
Yes. Very good. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to meet you and say hi. Like, I've heard you're a swell bloke and you're good at what you do.
Okay.
So I'll give you a compliment, man. Just take it, yeah?
Yes. Well, compliment taken. Maybe you can have the pleasure of talking to me later.
Maybe, huh?
Brag.
Me?
Yeah. Everybody knows that Lupo beat the shit out of him.
Oh.
And also, he was filmed having 100, or like,
Oh,
many boys shitting on him.
Oh, yeah.
He was very much embarrassed.
I saw your video. It's good. Good nice angles. You're, yeah.
Which video?
Just, you know,
Choose your words carefully.
couple of videos. Saw a couple of videos. Had a watch, didn't I? Just had a little watch of your work. A couple of your adventures. But yeah, maybe I'll have that pleasure later. Go on, you're on your way now, son. Go on.
He He's a little less inflated when he walks away. Okay, cool. And because you're directly standing between him and Lupo, he doesn't continue past you to Lupo.
Good.
He sort of awkwardly turns and maybe gets a drink or something.
I found your boyfriend.
Yeah. If that's what you want to call him, sure.
Come on. Nothing? Not going to give me a little reaction? No reaction? All right, next time. Try again. I'll get you. Get you one day.
You glance across to what he's doing, and he's talking to two of his teammates now. You recognise one of them. It's quite a sort of bulky humanoid, I say, because this guy's an alien. Not a lot is known about him, apart from the fact that his name is Zog.
Zog. What's his?
XOZ.
Zoz.
Zog.
Oh, you said XOZ.
XOG. I know.
Zoz?
I know words. He's completely zozzled off this champagne. Is what.
Adriel.
And behind them is a weird thing that you've never really seen before. This seems to be like a potentially a new addition to the team, and it's weird that this new addition would be brought to the party. But hey, not your team, not your call. It's like a suit of armor, like a deep brushed dark metal suit of armor, and there's a thick sort of green smoke, sort of like very gently just pouring out of the cracks between this medieval armor. And it moves with a very inhuman sort of movement pattern. Like people will be talking to it, and it won't directly face wherever they're talking. It will just sort of stare past them. I mean, it's a helmet; it doesn't have eyes, but it won't like directly be facing
Aim the front of the helmet.
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
person, yeah.
And they've just come in through the double doors, and there's a small set of steps down from the doors into the ballroom. The ballroom's slightly lower than the rest of the ground, but they are slowly they're like grabbing a couple of drinks. You see Epsilon sort of take a glass of champagne, and he waves his hand sort of across it, and as his hand passes in front of it, when it moves away, it's a different coloured liquid. Instead of the champagne, it's like a sort of weird sort of violet thing, and it's not like sparkling anymore. It's quite a thick liquid.
It's J2I.
And Zog takes it and just guns it, and it leaves like a weird residue on the inside of the glass. This is no good. Kind of like oil, you know, where the oil leaves like or wine when it has legs. It's that sort of. Yeah, it doesn't look good. And do you watch Epsilon? Do you mingle?
So if it notices him, she just turns to the birds of paradise. She was like, "Oh my god, I hate that guy."
They're like, "Yeah, I know. I've heard he's such a douche."
Did you see the video I put up online?
Oh, sorry.
Did you see the video I put up online?
Oh my god, yes. so good.
And then she just goes, "Ugh, something stinks in here."
The other,
and they're all looking at him like.
The other birds are sort of Autumn just calls out. It's like, is someone smell bat shit? And then just like you hear sort of chuckles, but you can't quite tell where they're coming from. And
we're looking dead at him.
He has his back to the room, but he is. You can see he's so tense. Like he's facing his teammates, but he's like.
You can see the tightness go across his shoulders as he like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's like a chime, like a bell chimes out, and the big double doors swing closed, and there's like at the back of the room. There's a huge double staircase that runs around either side of the wall and leads up to a balcony at the top. And behind the balcony is a couple doors, and the doors open, and you hear like a ding, ding, ding as a gentleman walks out. Very old gentleman. But he walks with sort of a young man's mobility. It's a weird sort of uncanny valley. Doesn't quite seem right, but that's how it's going. And he strides out to the front of the balcony and he looks down on all of you, and he's tapping his champagne flute with a tiny dessert fork. And he calls out, and his voice just powers through the room. And you recognize him straight away. This is Ezekiel Fum. And he says, Thank you all for coming. It is a pleasure to have you all in my home. We will talk more about the reasons you are all here. Of course, it's to build bridges between you all and try and create a sort of universal hero system. But for now, let us just enjoy ourselves. Get to know each other a little better. Because I have an awful lot of these bottles that we really need to get rid of. They've been filling up my wine cellar for decades. And I am certain that we're going to enjoy them. So please, enjoy them. And he sort of does like a bow, and then with that, all the music picks up, and the gala begins.
I pour my glass into a pot. Nope.
and with that,
J2Os are bottled.
and with that, we will leave it.
Thank you for listening to That's How We Roll. If you liked what you heard, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/That's How We Roll, where for as little as $1 a month, you can help support keeping this podcast going. And if you'd like to know more, please check out our website, that'showweroll.co.uk. Take a look at our social medias, at That's How We Roll 1 on Twitter, and That's How We Roll Podcast on Facebook. You can also get in touch via email. Just ping one over to that'showwerollpodcast@gmail.com. See you all next time.